do this and then say, yo, what up? How's it going, man?
Hello, I'm doing well.
Good to hear. So say everything you just said to me. Say it again. Just say it all again.
Yeah, okay. So there's a league that Main Deck, previously called Metamaniacs, their Discord is doing for this game. But this month they are only allowing villain characters. And so while I would not normally build this character probably, I wanted to give it a try and see how I feel about entering this league.
Okay, I dig that. I dig that totally. So hit me with the pitch. What's going on in the deck?
Yeah, so we're Shigaraki. We got float combo in there to do that, that thing. But also we are overloading on highs, and then we're trying to blow things up, obviously with Shigaraki, but with Brutal Explosion and Merciless Rush. So that is kind of our main thing. Long-lasting explosion is in there to make our highs really fast, so they're really hard to block. So hopefully brutal explosion can pop off that way. But that's basically it. We're giving things speed with our foundations a little bit here and there, but that's the main idea.
Okay. I'm gonna ask some hard questions. You do know Exploding Pride is not a high, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
It is one sneaky little low that's in there in case they catch on. It's also nice for right. If they're like, oh, I've only seen highs, I have not seen a single low. I'll just start only holding high blocks. Then there is that in there, and I think it's good in Shigaraki, right? Because it's one of those things. It's like, you want to block everything, but this thing punishes you for blocking if there's someone who really likes their momentum.
Yeah, makes total sense to me. You're crazy for not playing this card. What is this? Oh, I guess it's already there. Sorry, we're doing some looking, doing some there. So float combo obvious, Merciless Rush obvious, Brutal Explosion obvious. This one, and then just one more quick little look. Okay. Yeah, let's take a look at cool sideboard stuff. So obviously I just threw a bunch of stuff. Let's talk about attacks. Cheerful Uppercut. It's a low. I know it's a low. It's not inside of your pitch. This card is insane in Shigaraki. It's as good as Decaying Grip, because we get to destroy the thing with Shigaraki, probably, and then also stuff their card, so it's harder for them to rebuild.
Yeah.
Binding Kick, if we are going for an all high attack lineup, this card double punishes them, because if it deals damage you get to draw the card. We don't even care about the combo enhance, that we do not care, but this is a low block 4 high for 4. It does not combo with Brutal Explosion, which is unfortunate, but I mean that is what it is. Signature Right Swing, it's just latent skill on a swing. And that feels good. Yeah. It might be better than Merciless Rush, but honestly, I'm not positive. And then my last two are Naval Laser Beam. It's a breaker 2 block, and then Nitro Explosion Ignition is like insane in Shigaraki. It's just a 5 high for 4, so it's a 5 high for 9. And it's got that 1 mid block. It might be better than Long Lasting Explosion. I do not know though.
Sure. I also don't have any, and I will not buy any because they're expensive. So that one's definitely out.
Easy peasy. You had Turn to Dust in your sideboard.
Yeah, that's another card that I don't know. I maybe only own like one copy.
Okay.
Obviously, it's not on that level of $100 cards, so it's a little more reasonable to consider putting in. But when I build things, I also take into mind what I have on my person as well.
Makes sense to me. Yeah, all in all, I think the only thing that you're really missing is just Signature Ride Swing, which maybe we just put in at the 1 of, right?
Yeah.
Brings us up to 18, makes our block zones the same, right? 5 highs, 5 lows, the rest mids. Just to even that out just a little bit. Look at our stats. We're here. We have gone over this magical 50 number with my +1 inclusion. Is that a big deal?
No, I don't mind going a little over as long as we stay really balanced, not too attack heavy, because I hate checking bad.
You certainly do.
But I do. But I don't mind going over if we're still pretty balanced.
Yeah, I think we'll leave it here. I think what's gonna happen is probably just gonna come up to about 54, and see where we're at. What's going on with Evo Gates? How many of these bad boys you got? 4, right?
I only have 1, so that's why there's only 1 in there. But again, something I'm not totally opposed to getting more of.
This card on turn 2 punishes your opponent for being just an absolutely terrible at the game. If they decide to attack you and you have an Evil Gaze plus an on block, they just lose. They just lose the game. And so this card is fantastic. If you can find more, you should find more. But good players will be playing around it, and so the fact that you don't have them is not terrible. Just like the question is, how much do you respect your opponent? That's the question.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I think it's godlike on defense too, right? Like it's crazy good on defense.
It's not fair on defense.
Like that's when I would use it anyway. Honestly, I mean, I know, like you're saying, like if you want to disrespect, but defense is where it's at.
Yeah. The biggest card that I'm seeing in here that we don't necessarily have is just League Interview. This card helps us not overextend whenever I have to play float combo. If I have to play multiple cards, right, like Long Lasting Explosion. If I check poorly my Long Lasting Explosion, I didn't because of League Interview, right? I've got League to commit and whatever, as well as it's like it's technically +1 to my -1 speed at reaction speed.
Yeah.
So this card feels really good. And it gives you like more resources to try and long lasting into that brutal explosion for the play. And so like if we can find room for this, I think it would be neat at like just a 2 of even. It also puts 6 checks in our deck because we're not currently playing them at all. And so it is impossible for us to check a 6 to live or check a 6 to double float combo somebody and not commit any resources. That's just going to feel good.
Yeah.
The only thing that you have here is First Aid Class, which is a good card, but you do have to commit the resource unless you want to use the response and just like not have it anymore.
Right.
Excited for Blood. Only the 1?
I only own 1.
Perfect. Super Regen?
I also only own 1.
Okay. I think
I mean, the cards. I mean, Super Regen's good, but I don't know how many I would even put in necessarily. I don't know.
I wanted to cut it for the other Excited for Blood, but instead we're gonna cut it for someone with style.
Okay.
Yeah. So we're gonna put someone up and we're gonna put Super Regen down. Just be better at blocking. You are a good player. You can block. Please block. Yeah,
and someone with style is definitely something I was gonna have in the sideboard for those decks, which I guess in this particular league probably not gonna run into as much of in the real world, but
the other option is like we take this back out. We put in like 1 Spooky as some speed hate. We put in Mediators as speed hate. We put in Shock Absorption as speed hate. And the last card that I think is going to fill our deck is just Double Apathetic. There's going to be some things like, I don't know, Wall Cling that you need to just get rid of because you're trying to float combo people. Wall Cling is the answer. Do you have any of the stadium?
No.
What?
No.
What? No stadium. I think Stadium Shigaraki is going to be very, very, very cool to play. I don't know how good it is, but it means that you can't get face shielded. And when they do block your move, you just every move is a cantrip, which means I no longer need things like Agitation. This now gets to be a different card, which is cool. So like Agitation, if we were running Stadium, gets to just be like 3 copies of Shock Absorption or some other shit.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, that's 55, right? 17, 13. We're a little low on our low blocks. Let's take a look. Let's take a look on our low blocks. See if we can even that up. Glamorous? Struggling Studies is great. Man, Struggling Studies combined with the Cheerful Uppercut. That's one is so bad. But we get struggling studies in decay and grip, so they just can't play mids on you.
Right. Yeah, I've got decaying at a 1 because again, it's not a high. I really just want to block with it. Like decaying grip is just there to block with.
Right.
If we're playing a lot of mids, obviously.
I want to take glamorous and actually put it up to a 3 of, and I want to cut someone back down to a 1. Sadly,
okay.
It was between apathetic and someone, and I think we have to keep apathetic just because wall cling exists. There's gonna be actually, you know what? Let me take a quick peek. Oh, that is the wrong tab. Let me find a different tab. Hey. Life, water, air, character, search.
Yeah, so Toga. Obviously. Big one.
It's just Toga. Is Mineta a bad guy? Is Mineta considered a villain for this event?
No, he was not on the list.
Present Mike, he's annoying.
No, it's literally like 5 characters or something like that. It was not very many.
So yeah, I think the answer might just be just Toga. So at that point, we might not even need apathetic. Actually, what else could hurt us? What other foundations would we be afraid of? Zone changing.
Sure. Yeah.
So like void characters, void water order. I don't know. I like apathetic. It just like gets rid of tools, gets rid of my opponent's excited for bloods, gets rid of my opponent's whatever's.
Mm-hmm. True. Yeah, we probably will see excited for bloods.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that shares the symbols with all the villains.
Yeah, it's got the bad guy symbol on it.
Bad guys. Yeah.
Yeah. All in all, if you can, find more evil gaze. Other than that, I think your deck's really cool, man.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah. Good luck in the league. When's that happening?
I think it starts the 11th. I think it's next week is when it's supposed to start up. And they're free, so I'm not affiliated with them, but or anything.
They're free?
But
how cool?
Yeah, it's free.
If I had any amount of extra free time, I would be super down. But I do not. Yeah. So I will not. All right, man. Well, let me shoot you over the list. Good luck in the league, and have fun with it. Okay.
Yeah, sounds good. Thanks.
All right, peace, man.